Welcome back to Sports Vibe. Cy Seymour in the house. This is my Cy on the Fly NFL Picks Week 1. If you watched my show on Thursday, you saw that I took Dallas to cover that 7.5. Even though Philly won, they covered. So I won that game. And then the Chargers of Los Angeles beat Kansas City outright, and I actually picked that game. So let's get to the NFL slate. For Sunday, Arizona, New Orleans. Spencer Rattler starting for New Orleans. I think they'll cover that 6.5 that they're getting from Arizona. The Raiders, Pete Carroll, back as a head coach. New England, Mike Vrabel, new head coach. I think the Raiders will cover that 2.5. On the road, New England might win, but I think the Raiders will cover. Miami, Indianapolis, I see Indy winning that game. Pittsburgh, New York Jets. Justin Fields goes from Pittsburgh to New York. Aaron Rodgers goes from New York to Pittsburgh. And I think New York Jets will win that game. New York Giants will cover against Washington, getting 6.5. Washington might win, but the Giants will cover, as well as Carolina, the Panthers, playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think they'll cover that 3.5. Cincinnati, Cleveland, I think Joe Burrow will get off to a strong start this year, and they will cover that 6.5 that they're giving Cleveland, and they won't get off to a 0-2 start for the fourth straight year. They'll be 1-0 after Sunday's victory over Cleveland. As well as Atlanta, getting off to a strong start this year is very important for them, going up against Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But I see Atlanta winning that game straight up. San Francisco is going to beat Seattle. I'm just leaving it like there. This is my game of the day. Tennessee and Denver. Denver is giving Tennessee 8.5 points. I think Cam Ward is going to have a very, very impressive pro debut. Denver will win the game, but Tennessee will cover. Detroit and Green Bay. I just want everybody to know Detroit is on a mission. They lost both their offensive and defensive coordinators, and everybody's saying they're not going to be good. And I know Green Bay just got Michael Parsons, but he hasn't practiced all year. And that's when they get those soft tear injuries, and he's already got a back issue. And he might play a bunch of plays, and he might make a difference. He might get a sack, some hurries or whatever. But I think Detroit is on a big-time mission this year, and they want to prove to everybody that it wasn't a fluke last year, the games they won, and then losing early in the playoffs. So I take Detroit to win straight out. Houston and the Rams. Matthew Stafford's going to play, but how long will he last in the game if this back injury that they're saying he has, he gets hit a couple of times, he might be out of the game. Even though he has the great receivers, Devontae Adams and Puka, it doesn't matter if he don't have anybody to throw him the ball. So I'm going with Houston and C.J. Stroud to have a bounce-back year after a tough sophomore season. C.J. Stroud will lead. And Will Anderson, actually, that defense, putting pressure on Matthew Stafford is going to be the difference in that game. So I see Houston covering in that game. They probably will win as well. Now, this is the game that everybody wants to see. Baltimore and Buffalo. Last year, Buffalo went into Baltimore and got smashed. Baltimore's not going to get smashed, but they're going to lose up in Orchard Park on Sunday. And on Monday night, Minnesota, Chicago, Ben Johnson's debut as head coach. What will he do? What will he show us that to bring out the best in Caleb Williams? We're going to see on Monday night. And Minnesota, what is J.J. McCarthy going to do? He didn't play all last year after injury. And now Justin Jefferson's by himself with no Addison being suspended. So it's going to be a pretty good game on Monday night, but I have Chicago covering in that game and maybe even winning. So I'm going to take the Bears in that game. Again, this is Cy on the Fly. You can reach me on my YouTube link and see the show at Sportsvibe1429. That's Sportsvibe 1429. And you can hit me if you want on your picks, like I plan on doing. You can hit me at Seymour Barry, that's SeymoreBarry at yahoo.com. That's Seymour Barry at yahoo.com. Stay in touch. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what happened with your picks. And also, watch the show. It'll be on 11 o'clock tomorrow. morning before all the games begin. Hey, enjoy your NFL Sunday. Have a good time. Good luck on your picks. This is Sports Vibe. Cy Seymour. Catch you on the next go around. All right, guys. Peace.